Tough decisions in these 5 episodes, but it's decisions to save humanity. And as we've always said, as I've always said, and I've always felt about Jack, and if I'm wrong, Russell will correct it, but he will do anything in his power to save the situation or humanity, or help save the situation, as he does with the Doctor. So when I read all the stuff that he had to do, I had to look at it from the point of view as the actor, and that I was right. I'm Jack Harkness. I am right in doing what I do, and I'm not doing it for script. But that's the way you have to look at it. Your objective is the right one, no matter what any other character is saying to you. That's it. So that's the way I looked at it, and it was a tough thing to do because it was hard to film those scenes, knowing what the outcome was going to be. I mean, for goodness sake, killing your own grandchild. I know. That's what I felt when I read it. But humanity had to be saved. The planet had to be saved, and I had to do it. It was the right thing. Jack's a better human being for that, in my eyes.
So, what's the verdict? We all still like Captain Jack?
I feel so much better now that you're still with me. Thank you. Anyway. You're hot too. Oh, shush now. No.
You talked about sacrificing your grandson and obviously Yanto. So I was wondering if everyone here...
No, listen, hold on a second. I'm sure they're going to answer in their own way, but you can't blame anybody. Remember, it's the excitement, and we always said in the beginning when Torchwood started, people die young in Torchwood because they make a lot of sacrifices. I know it's a very sad thing. We're all sad. But life has to go on. And he was hot, really.
I'm beginning to think it wasn't much of a compliment if you're calling everyone hot. It wasn't much of a compliment when you called me hot. You're calling everyone hot.
But just remember, if you did, you'd be in my arms.
Moving on.
Moving on.
For me, I'm afraid it was a no-brainer that Yanto died at the end of episode 4, and it's sad, and I felt sad watching those scenes. But it's the right thing for the story, because Captain Jack has to suffer. He's about to do something absolutely dark and difficult and heartbreaking at the end of episode 4, and to take him to that place, he has to have suffered personally. And I think as part of that journey, the man that he loves, the man who he's in a relationship with, it's the cost of making Captain Jack a hero and making him suffer.
If you want to blame me, I absolutely take the blame, because I said let's kill him.
And I said yes.
I made it happen. No one was going to change my mind, and no one's bringing him back. So blame me on your life.
But a brilliant piece of TV drama, was it not?
Okay, I think this is a good time now. We'll start taking questions from the audience. Again, say your name before you ask the question. Please try and keep it to one question so that everyone gets a chance, and please be nice.
Okay, hi, I'm Sarah.
Hello.
Hey, okay. I couldn't think of a good question, so I was wanting to know what all of your opinions of Comic-Con was. And if I could give John a hug.
If I gave you a hug, I'd have to hug everybody. There's not enough time. I have a flight to catch right after this, so sorry.
The opinions of Comic-Con are just magnificent. I've absolutely loved it. Just there's no time to pack it all in, just meeting you and seeing you all, but to see how much people are enjoying stuff, and Doctor Who as well this morning. Thank you, it's been brilliant.
It's my second year at Con, and last year and this year I did signings. I did 2 days of signings this year, and I really appreciate everybody who came up to, get something signed. But I love it. I think it's, I learned a new word this year, fangasm. And, yeah. So everything's awesome. I'm a sci-fi fan. I'm a geek like everybody else. I've loved it since I was a kid, so it's great to be here.
It's quite a lonely and insulated business when you make television, because very often you kind of make the show and sweat over it, and when it goes out, you only sort of read reviews in the newspaper. It's a very cold experience sometimes when the show goes out on television, and coming to a Comic-Con like this and getting all your feedback and your warmth and your enthusiasm for the show, it's a fantastic experience. Thank you. Thank you.
Year here, and I loved it last year, and I'm loving the experience again. They've turned the lights down, I think, this year. Last year, I remember being able to see everybody. People, whereas it's all a bit of a blurred out haze. But the most exciting thing is to see people and to hear what you think about the show and the passion that you all show towards these TV programs that we love. We work really hard because we love what we do, and it's important.
Talking of passion, let's just say someone over there is dressed as Matt Smith's doctor. First one in the world.
It's designed by Ray Holman. Ray Holman, who also designed the look for Captain Jack. Yes.
Next question.
Hello, my name is Christina. I'm from Doctor Who, New York, and we actually had a 5-hour event to watch Torchwood. There were some very, very, very interesting reactions, and I wanted to know how will if it harm or hurt the show, and the fan reactions.
Say that last part again, sorry?
Are the fan reactions, are they mostly positive, negative?
All I know is on the evening, I watched it on television like everybody else because I'm, again, geek. I love Captain Jack, so I watched the show. My sister and I, in particular, we would finish, this is really going to be really sad now, because I know you all do it and I love it. As soon as the episodes were over, we would go on Twitter. Or we'd go on to what my sister would do it for me because I don't go on those sites, because I can't really. People wouldn't believe it was me. And anyway, there was the inundated Twitters. There was one night, particularly when Yanto had died, that unfortunately, Michael Jackson had passed away, but Yanto beat out Michael Jackson. So the reactions that the fans have are incredible, and I don't go on and read a lot of the blogs and all those kind of things. My sister does it for me, but it's great to see that you have that kind of input and the same passion that you have about the show that we have about making it. And it's great to see those different things. Not always is it going to work out the way you want it to, but it's great that you have that passion. So we love all those reactions.
And from the BBC's point of view, the fan reaction has been magnificent, and the general public's reaction has been magnificent. I know there's some people who are very upset and very angry that Yanto's died, and who might be genuinely swearing never to watch again, in which case, honestly, I thank them for watching so far, and I wish them good luck in the future. Bless their shows. But, no, seriously, that doesn't affect the BBC at all. The BBC is astounded by the success of it. Yeah. I've got to say, no one was quite expecting, even us, I'm not being rude about other BBC people, no one saw this amount of success coming, so we're still reeling, to be honest. So everyone's very happy. Thank you for asking.